to meet his client for lunch, and he was walking along the street towards the restaurant. A woman, a few feet in front of him, tripped and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you all right? He said. Yes. She replied, I would my wish, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help. She said, don't mention it. Don't mention it. The lawyer replied.
Right, very good. As he was walking along the street toward the restaurant, a woman a few feet in front of him tripped, like trip, taking a tripped, and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you all right? He said. Yes, she replied. I've bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied. Okay.
The lawyer left his office at 11 a.m. to meet his client for lunch. As he was walking along the street toward the restaurant, a woman a few feet in front of him tripped and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you alright? He said. Yes. She replied. I bruised my waist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help. She said. Don't mention it. The lawyer replied.
Right, very good. Good job. The lawyer left his office at 11 a.m. to meet his client for lunch. As he was walking along the street toward the restaurant, a woman a few feet in front of him tripped and fell on the sidewalk. Okay.
The lawyer left his office at 11 a.m. to meet his client for lunch. As he was walking along the street toward the restaurant, a woman a few feet in front of him tripped and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you alright? She said. Yes. He replied. I bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention this. The lawyer replied.
The lawyer replied. Very good. The lawyer went to her aid. The lawyer went to her aid. And helped her up. Are you all right? He said. Yes, she replied. I've bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied. Okay.
The lawyer left his office at 11 a.m. to meet his client for lunch. As he was walking along the street toward the restaurant, a woman a few feet in front of him tripped and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you alright? He said. Yes, she replied. I bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied.
Right, don't mention it, the lawyer replied. She replied, I've bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. I've bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied. Okay.
The lawyer left his office at 11 a.m. to meet his client for lunch. As he was walking along the street street toward the restaurant. A woman a few feet in front of him tripped and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you all right? He said. Yes, she replied. I bruised my wrist, but I will be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it. The lawyer replied.
Right, very good. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you all right? He said. Yes, she replied. I've bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied. Okay.
The lawyer left his office at 11 a.m. to meet his client for lunch. As he was walking along the street toward the restaurant, a woman a few feet in front of him tripped and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you all right? He said. Yes, she replied. I bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied.
Right, very good. The lawyer went to her aid and helped her up. Are you all right? He said. Yes, she replied. I've bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied.
The lawyer left his office at 11 a.m. to meet his client for lunch. As he was walking along the street towards the restaurant, a woman a few feet in front of him tripped and fell on the sidewalk. The lawyer went to her aid and held her up. Are you all right? He said. Yeah, she replied. I have bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Thanks for your help, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied.
All right, very good. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied. So the lawyer, the expert on the law, the man who's got a law degree, who's studied law for years, left his office at 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 a.m., to meet his client, a person who hired the lawyer to help him or her with some case that the client has brought to the lawyer to say, please help me with this matter. So that client has hired this lawyer to work for the client for lunch. As he was walking along the street toward the restaurant was just ahead, toward the restaurant. A woman a few feet from here to maybe right there, maybe 10 feet or 12 feet, very close, just a few feet in front. A few feet in front of him tripped, maybe over something on the sidewalk, tripped and fell onto the sidewalk, down, boom. The lawyer went to her aid, her assistance. He went to help her after she fell. He helped her up, raised her up. Are you all right? Are you okay? Are you fine? Yes, she replied, or yes, she said. I've bruised my wrist. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe a black and blue little marks on the wrist where if she fell, maybe she hit the wrist and that caused it to turn a bruise mark, a black and blue mark on the wrist, a bruise. I bruised my wrist. Did you bruise your wrist?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Did you fall on the sidewalk? I bruised my wrist, but I'll be okay. Yeah, okay, I bruised it, but not a big deal. I'll shake it off in a few days, I'll be fine. Thanks for your help. Thank you for coming to my assistance, she said. Don't mention it, the lawyer replied. That's pretty common when people, a lot of times somebody will help you with a small matter and you'll say, oh, thank you so much. Oh, don't mention it. Don't even think about it. It's, just something I do. I help people that fall on the street all the time, every day. Don't mention it. Don't even mention it, ma'am. I'm just glad I was able to help. The lawyer stated or replied after she said, thanks for your help. Any questions about the words? What is the sidewalk?
The sidewalk, the road, near the road. Pavement.
Yeah, you'd have the road, and then at the side of the road, you would have the sidewalk, or as it's called in some places, the pavement. She fell on the pavement. Most of the time, though, it would be, if this is the road, the side of the road is a walking area for pedestrians. What is a pedestrian?
The person who walk on sidewalk.
Yeah, a walker, basically. A person walking. And I'm sure there are signs out here that if you look up, pedestrian crossing. In other words, this is a place in the road where pedestrians